Hello everyone. Today we're going to have a brief recap of the FX market at midday, then discuss the US indicators coming out this afternoon and the important speakers coming out. This is Marshall Gittler, Head of Investment Research here at FXPRIMUS, bringing you my North American opening market comment. The dollar is starting the week kind of mixed. It's basically unchanged against most currencies, but it's down against the pound, the euro, and the Australian dollar. Now, the pound's resilience was quite remarkable, given that the news flow this morning was actually negative for the UK currency. The CEO of the British Bankers Association wrote in a local newspaper that UK bankers' hands are quivering over the relocate button. I believe financial services are the biggest single net export from the UK. So if banks start relocating elsewhere, it would be a disaster for Britain's current account balance. The euro gained as the preliminary PMIs from Germany and the EU overall far exceeded estimates. The figures suggest Eurozone growth is accelerating, but the rally in the single currency was pretty small given the size of the beat. It indicates to me that traders are staying with the dollar. The rally in the Australian dollar was apparently due to it hitting some technical indicators. This afternoon, we get the Chicago Fed National Activity Index. It's forecast to rebound somewhat, but still be below the recent level, as you can see from the graph. That could be negative for the dollar. Later, we'll get the Markit US manufacturing PMI. That's expected to be unchanged. Now, the EU manufacturing PMI was also forecast to be unchanged, but it managed to beat expectations handily, as you can see. The euro is already gaining a bit on the dollar. If the US PMI comes in as expected, that might help euro-dollar to continue to rally. Aside from the indicators, there are a large number of speakers this afternoon. The most important one is probably Swiss National Bank President Jordan. That's because we don't get many indications of Swiss monetary policy. So this is an important speech to listen to if you follow the Swiss franc. In the US, there are 3 Fed speakers today: New York Fed President Dudley, St. Louis Fed President Bullard, and Chicago Fed President Evans. We might get some clarification on Fed policy and the direction from these folks, but we're also likely to get some confusion as they come out with different ideas. Mr. Dudley's the most important of the 3. You should pay most attention to what he has to say. And Bank of Canada Governor Poloz will be testifying before the Canadian House of Commons Standing Committee on Finance. This is Marshall Gittler, Head of Investment Research at FXPRIMUS. Get more market insights on our education pages and turn your trading ideas into action with FXPRIMUS, the safest place to trade.